This is Amos 1 and 11. And it says, Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and he did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and kept his wrath forever. I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, the great millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shathir from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down, and truer words can never be spoken. Okay, this man has kept his wrath forever. As the scripture says in Ecclesiasticus, though he go crouching, take good heed, and you'll see that his rust have not altogether been wiped away. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 11. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, right, though he walks around like he's not the devil and he's a clansman at heart, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou didst wipe a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. All right, so that ancient hatred that these Edomites have, it's still here lingering today like a bad fart. Okay, I'm going to get a video. I get 2 videos actually. Here's one. Look at this. Look at that. Those are 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds. All aboard the bandwagon. Let's go. And let me get another one.
Break this white.
He's recording us. That's right, record me.
Take your black ass out of here.
Now, this is modern
Take your
time.
black ass out of here. You fucked up. Go crushing my food, motherfucker. Fuck you and your food. Get your fucking ass beat, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Record that shit. Come back again or I'll fucking hang your ass.
Looked in the mirror, but you wasn't there.
I hope you show your employer. Show your employers because this is
You heard what he said. Get the fuck out of here. Next time you come back here, I'm going to hang your ass. Let's continue.
what your employees do.
You dumb fucking nigger. There's no twisting. Get your black ass the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry
Come back
for
again
even
or hang.
apologizing. I tried compromising and went kamikaze. I found my money.
And double down on it. So you saw one clip that had to be probably in the, maybe the 60s, maybe late 50s, definitely the 60s. Okay. And then you have 2025. The same hatred, the same people. This is how they feel about us. You Jakes need to wake up and realize this is how they feel. That whole time where Barack was in office and everybody was kumbaya, hey, that was them taking a brief hiatus, very brief. All right, because as you can see, since their daddy is in office now, they're like, oh my goodness, we can go back to being our regular selves. And see, this is why the Lord has the judgment that he has for Esau Edom. Because this same behavior that he is showing to our people specifically has been the same mindset that he has had back in Rome, back in Greece, and even in the more ancient times to the very beginning to the progenitor, Esau. Well, we can get that too if you don't believe me. Genesis 27. Genesis 27 and 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And this type of ancient hatred has been passed on through all generations. This is why when you read the Bible, this guy has not spared any opportunity to try to get rid of us. Okay? Especially when you read the Apocrypha, when you go into the book of Esther, which they're trying to do a modern day so-called Project Esther, which I don't know why they would do that. I mean, it failed the first time and it's going to fail again, but nonetheless. Okay, Project Esther, when Haman tried to get rid of all our people. Then you got the time of the Maccabees, where they put pure hell on our people. Then you got the Roman Empire with Nero and the Vespasian dynasty. All right. 1492 with Columbus, Cromwell, and Duke Valentino. Now you have modern day America. It's all the same behavior. And this is why the Lord has reserved the judgment that he has for bad Uncle Esau. Because this guy has been relentless in his hatred towards you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. I mean, look at what he's doing. It just in the past 30 years. We ain't even going to go back to the 60s, just the 30 years. And see, many of these people, those children that you saw in that first clip, they're grown adults today. I said maybe they were 15. That was probably in the 60s. So they were 15 in the 60s, and you fast forward. Yeah, these are the people that are what? 60, 70 something years old right now? Yeah, they're still alive. And guess what? Their children are in their 40s and 30s. right next to you at work, right next to you at the restaurant, right next to you in the post office, everywhere. It's like the old saying goes, the apple does not fall far from the tree. Obadiah 1 and 2. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Right. This man is greatly despised because, as spoken of in Thessalonians, hey, the mystery of iniquity has been revealed. And now everybody knows that bad Uncle Esau is the devil, the serpent of old, the beast, all right, the wicked. Everybody knows who he is now, and that's why he is greatly despised, because he has had the most cruel and perverse rulership and dealings with people than any nation in history. I'm going to go to verse 5. It says, if these came to thee as robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the great gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some? Like, right. Like, damn, dude. Wouldn't you have some type of mercy? Just get what you need, get your payback, and just keep it pushing? No. Like we read in that Amos, it teared perpetually. As we scroll down, and it even talks about a small segment of what they did to us in the past. It says, for the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. This is why you have all these Edomites, as the scripture says, complaining of an ungodly father. This is why you have all these Edomites talking about, I'm undoing the programming of white supremacy, which is really Edomite supremacy. Okay? But you have many of these people coming out, these people, Edomites, coming out on TikTok explaining how, hey, we getting up out of this mindset. We're going to try to educate ourselves. And now they're like, holy shit, this is why the world hates us. This is why everywhere I go, if I go to a country where we're not the majority, we start getting the side eye now. Folks don't want to serve us. Folks don't want to talk to us. Folks don't want to do anything. No business, no dealings, no nothing. Because now they know we're the devil. It says, and thou shalt be cut off forever. It says, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. All right, basically, you was with it. You was totally with taking us down. And we're your closest kinsmen. I'm going to skip to, I'm going to read through this. It says, but thou shouldst not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldst thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldst thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Because you do it to this day. As spoken of in the scriptures, we're still yet this day in our captivity. So when you see videos like this, these are the chants of your children rejoicing over the fact that they're in a position of power, and now they get to make fun of us. Nigger, go to hell. Nigger, go to hell. It says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity. nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither should thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. All right? The Lord is telling us in so many words that you shouldn't rejoice that my people were fallen, especially when we know, as spoken of in Daniel, hey, the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he can give the kingdom to whomever he pleases. So knowing that's the case, just as the Lord put you over us for punishment, do you not think that same Lord, that same power, can put us back over you and teach you a lesson? Lord's like, okay. It says, for the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen as thou hast done. It shall be done unto thee. Sound a whole lot like that Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, for the Most High is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall ye also reap. Okay? It says, for the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen as thou hast done. It shall be done unto thee. Also sounds like that Revelation, who leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. But let's keep reading. It says, thy reward shall return upon thy own head. So the reward you've given to us is wickedness and evil. So that means, according to Galatians 6 and 7, and this, evil will be done to you, bad Uncle Esau. It says, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually of thee. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Right. As the scripture says, woe to them who give his neighbor strong drink. And nobody gave us a stronger drink than bad Uncle Esau, who completely discontinued us from our heritage. So seeing as the Lord said this has to be done to you, we are going to destroy your heritage. And you will have to drink of that cup. Just like we had to drink the cup of the curses, you all will have to do that too. Thus saith Deuteronomy 30 and 7. It says, but upon Mount Zion shall there be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. What's that precept? All the people that Esau devoured, they shall devour thee. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of payback for you, Esau. It says, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. Let's read that again. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. So there is going to be a time where the reward for all your wickedness, bad Uncle Esau, as we have seen just on these 2 video clips alone, because of this perpetual evil and wickedness that you've done to our people and the earth and all the other nations, but specifically us, the Lord said your reward has to be that you be completely wiped off the face of this earth, never to rise again, as the scripture says, that their children do not rise up and possess the land. Thus saith the scripture. This is your reward, Edom, for all your evil and hateful works. May the Lord bring this upon you swiftly and beautifully with all his divine wrath. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all edified. To the next time, we're going to say shalom.